really liked it. I think it's a really good web series that summarises slice of life and the journey in general.
My favourite one, it would have to be episode 2. Mainly because there was so much going on, we really started to understand who Mark was and things started to kick off.
Definitely episode 3. Because episode 3 is like, it's more me, it's more my style kind of thing, more than all the other episodes. So yeah, definitely episode 3.
In my opinion, I have to say episode 4. I think it has a really strong opening, and like the ending as well was it's just magnificent, really. I don't know what else to say. It's just a really good piece and good performances there. We just started off, well, Brandon and Joshua started off for writing for it around the time we were just sort of wrapping up Veins, and we started actually shooting the thing 2 days after production had just completely wrapped. So yeah, we just got straight into it, and it was good fun. The first scenes we shot were at the gym, so you'll see it in episode 1 and 2.
If we win this, could be the start of something big.
Yeah. It was tricky being on set, really, because throughout most of the production, you know, you just naturally come across hurdles, just as like actors can't make certain dates and things like that. And you know, there only being like 3 of us on the set most of the time. You know, I'd be doing sound, Brandon be acting, directing, and Josh, you know, cinematography and directing. So it was a bit of a convoluted process, but we got some really good stuff out of it in the end.
Writing and coming up with it with, you know, Joshua, it was in the sitting room, we just put it down and we were like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do with this scene by scene, we're gonna film it, and we did. But you know, casting the actors, getting them on board, as you said, you know, that we've worked with non-actors and some were actors from people that I've known, but my mum, most importantly, playing my mum was quite a touchy moment, so it was like, wow, I'm acting with my mum, and it was hard to direct her, I must say, but she done really good.
Are you serious?
You know, producing the project, it was very, very difficult, because if you see in episode 1, we really wanted to experiment with getting like the office, the gym, thanks to Charlie for getting the gym, and you know, finding a house that would be Mark's house, as well as the restaurant, which I thank a few family members for that. So it's all about having the contacts as well, asking people around you, is it alright if I use your location? But you know, with having, you know, sometimes we had 4. Yasin Khan, who was great helping the project. We had to really cover the areas, and it's very hard when, you know, a film production company with, you know, mainly 3 people, it's very tough.
When I write songs, I usually have inspiration, and Mark's life was my inspiration, and I usually have some sort of symbolism to like use to start writing, and the title Anchor actually was the symbolic thing that I had in my head, so I just wrote it. Because I never like have written like anything for film at the start. I literally, anxiety was like, oh my god, no, they're not gonna like this song, like they're never gonna like it, it's really weird. I've never written a song like Anchor because I think it sounds really strange, for me anyway, because yeah, it doesn't really have any sort of like synths like how I usually produce my music, so I think it's pretty cool.
Way back in, I think, like August, I'm writing it and we're just saying all these scenes, saying, oh, this scene will be amazing, this scene will be awesome. Then, you know, when we start filming it, we're kind of asking each other, like, how on earth are we actually going to finish it? Like, we're still on episode 1, filming episode 1, how on earth are we going to get to episode 4? But somehow we did it, and every single thing we said when we planned the story and everything, we managed to get in. Like, some things, for example, the beginning of episode 3, the first shot of episode 3, was one of the first things we ever said that, oh, we've got to have this shot, we've got to show this change, and you know, things like that. And we managed to just complete it, which was like a massive achievement for me. Probably the biggest achievement I've ever, done before, because it was such a big project and like, yeah, it took a lot of energy. It's so much energy, but yeah.
It was great performances all round. Ellie Barley playing my girlfriend, I thought she put a really good performance in. Claudia playing my sister, as you said, is my cousin, so, just giving her some tips, and the way she brought the character to life was, very interesting. And big shout out to Justin Burnley, who, coming from a musical background with, having his own band, and he comes into the field of acting, and he plays my dad in that way, was very, very impressive. So, like I say, a great thank you to him and all the other actors who joined the production, and they all done very well. But in terms of acting as Mark, it was tough. It really was tough, because I had to, really project the emotion of a dying person. It was something, from being like the villain in films. I guess many people think that I play bad guys, in Veins and Hackett, but this one I had to be very vulnerable and just, be natural. It's the most important thing, just to be natural on camera, but this one had to go to a different level with, cutting my hair and losing a few kilograms of weight. But, I'm just happy with what came out.
The daylight was running out, and me and the actress Tatenda, we got very lost looking for where we were meant to be shooting. So Brandon had to run all the way through the woods dodging deers and stuff, and it was just like it was John Rambo or something. It was good fun, and I mean, we had to do a bit of running, which was great, of course, but no, I just remember us getting there and getting these beautiful bloody shots by Josh. I mean, no, it was a good time at the end of the day, even if I did sweat buckets.
It's gonna sound really cliche, but I really, really like the ending, just because like how ambiguous it was in the cinematography. It's really good. Nice.
I actually got bored with like the cinematography and directing and the flow of the web series at one point. So episode 1 and 2, they were good. Don't get me wrong, they were like good. I liked them. I was proud of them. But there was one point when it felt very like normal and simple. So when we went to episode 3, I just wanted to take a risk. I just wanted to like really show the deterioration of Mark. So everything changed with episode 3. From the colour grade, you'll notice that it's way more red compared to the other episodes. It's really rough. The shots are more handheld. The flow is like it's very odd. For example, we have dream sequences all of a sudden, really weird, just different stuff. Very disgusting shots, I would say, like very shots that aren't as pleasing.
I really like the drama, any breakdowns, I'm into it.
Episode 3, when I screamed at Mum in the bedroom, it was a moment that my mum had a bit of a tear in her eye, actually. I think she really felt it, but I had to scream at her face. For those who haven't seen it yet, I had to scream at her face and kind of tell her, look, I'm not getting any better, so stop saying I'm getting better.
I'm not lying.
Look at me, Mum! Look at my hair, it's gone! My body is bone, my skin colour is gone! My mind just cuts out! I can barely think straight! How am I getting any better? Please tell me.
I thought that was really powerful, and shooting that was a bit of a hassle. I mean, it took a lot of takes, and at one point when Brandon finally just goes, no! I remember holding the sound equipment at the time and he made me fucking jump.
We like it to, have a message, and I think with, something like this, Deteriorate, many people have suffered from, diseases like cancer, leukemia, all these horrible diseases, and, it's a very touchy story, and I think it's going to find a place in people's heart around the world. And as you said, being selected for a festival is an honour.
Really, just to get recognition out there and things like that. So to be able to be entered into a festival, especially one that's international in the United States, it's amazing, really. And like, hopefully Deteriorate gets to like a really good place where a lot of people can see it and can get recognised, and we get that little tiny, little winner of thing right there.
Well, thank you very much. I hope to get more of these and get the real one day.
17.
Josh, I think you've earned this, sir. Thank you.
Alright.
cut.